It's Brainwash with Dr. Tom and Guitar Picks with Eric Perrotti. Irving Berlin, Blue Skies.
The influence there, Blue Skies, written by Irving Berlin, who I just love. Irving Berlin. You know, for those of you who don't know, he wrote things like Easter Parade and White Christmas and all that. But I like Blue Skies in particular because the recording I have that I'm telling you about is by Les Paul, who is the guy whose name appears on many guitars, who is still to this day one of the most fascinating guitar players, an innovator of many things, of reverb, of multi-track recording, solid body electric guitar. But his recording of this is nothing like the way I play it on a ukulele, which is something like his is probably a little more jazzy. Mine's a little more Hawaiian. What can I say? You know, but I think hearing him play it just encouraged me to listen more Les Paul, to listen to more of that kind of music, and also to visualize that on a ukulele, which I have since, from hearing that recording, done many other pieces on ukulele that are similar to that. I think that era of music, though, is real important to me. I like that because those were actually, by today's standards, jazz. I don't know that people always considered them that back then because those were popular songs. I imagine it was wartime, though. I could only imagine Blue Skies, you know, and in times like that, some of the greatest songs were written. That bands covered, like Benny Goodman and Glenn Miller, like the White Cliffs of Dover, that song that I have by Glenn Miller that just talks of, they don't come out and say it's wartime, but they say things like, there'll be bluebirds over the White Cliffs of Dover tomorrow, just wait and see. So it's always like it's like a ray of hope. And so because of that, because of those emotions, and I think Blue Skies, the same things happen. You know, people write great music because they wish and pray for the days when things become, you know, better. And I think the result is, you know, years later we forget all about that. We just have these great songs, you know. And that style of music, if you chord that on guitar, you come up with some great voicings that you just don't get in a lot of music that I still love, say, for example, like the Hendrix stuff. You just don't get the kind of chords in that, you know. So that's what I like about that kind of music.